Hi YouTube, this is Joe Calton with Calton Cutlery. You can find us on the web, caltoncutlery.com. So today's a very exciting day. I just picked up a new stereo microscope. Last weekend or weekend before last, I went down to Texas to a razor maker's meet. And there was a fellow down there who had a setup similar to this, only way, way nicer. He had a Zeiss STEMI SV8, I think it was, stereo microscope with some, Zeiss is very well known for having some of the best glass out there. I don't care if it's binoculars, microscopes, I mean anything that Zeiss makes is top notch, but you're also going to pay for it. Zeiss is top of the line and pretty expensive. And as soon as I saw that scope, he put a couple of my razors up there, up underneath it, and I saw what he could see on the edges, and I knew I had to get one of these things. So what I ended up doing was searched on eBay and everything, couldn't find a price that I was willing to pay for one of those Zeisses, and then I came across these amscopes, which is what I ended up getting. And they seemed to have pretty good reviews. They pretty much called them like the working man's type scope, and so anyway, I went ahead and picked one up, and now I'm going to show you the scope itself from the website. I'm running a dual camera setup today, my old Coolpix on the tripod, because my D3200 is in the scope, giving us this wonderful image of this razor's edge. So anyhow, so I'll walk you through everything right quick, and then kind of show off what it can do and what I'm really excited about being able to show on YouTube here pretty soon. Alright, so we have got if I can get you focused. I didn't try doing this, of course. We have the amscope website, and of course now I'm kind of spoiled on the using the other camera for this stuff. There's the doohickey that tells you where to go to find it. There's the scope. There is the description of the scope along with the part number and the price. Whether this is actually truly on sale or whether it's some websites always throw stuff on sale just to get you to buy it, I don't know. There's a description. It's got this long arm right here, which I took that off and mounted the head directly on the main upright just to make it smaller so it would fit on my bench. So anyhow, there's the description from the website. Let's come over here and look at the scope itself. I think I'm going to kill that light. It's got a digital lighting setup with LEDs. So there's the scope in person. This right here was a separate adapter that was $88 to allow me to put a camera and go into the third, I guess you would call it a viewing port, since it's not really an eyepiece. So you have your two eyepieces so that you can look down through the scope like normal, and then for a setup like this you've got a third one that you can hook a camera up to be able to take pictures and video. There's the base. I've got it turned around backwards so that I have more space up in here to work. You can set it up and down. It's got this knob right here, raises and lowers the scope itself. This is your power ring. Goes 0.7 to 4.5, I think. And then this here is the prototype blade holder thingy. It's a massage ball that I got from Walmart for like $6. Ground a flat on the top and then super glued a magnet, and then put a post-it note on top of the magnet to give contrast. And it's got a can't remember what razor that's on there right now, but I was going to do it with a knife, but the razors are so much lighter. They work really good on this setup right now. I've got some ideas on how to make a permanent setup like this so that you can rotate the blade and hold it still in pretty much any direction that you want to. That's the limiting factor right now with this scope, is that I just can't hold things steady enough by hand to be able to get a really clear picture. The fella that he had his microscope, man, that guy has got some amazingly steady hands. So anyway, here is the picture. I've just got the cameras going through the third viewing port, and it's got a HDMI mini micro splitter going to a HDMI cable going to the television from the spare room. Emerson, I guess. I guess you probably want to know what size the TV is just so that you kind of get a reference. So the TV is a 26-inch. So anyway, so this is what I'm really interested to see, and this is kind of a test video here. So this picture right here, there's a whole bunch of scratches and everything, but this here is your actual edge, your actual cutting or shaving edge. This here is your edge bevel. This here is a transition between the edge bevel and the blade finish. So these scratches up and down are from the grinding wheel that they used to grind the razor. These scratches were put on there by a stone, and then this is the very edge. And you can see on this one that the edge bevels don't go clear to the edge. So this right here, where all the scratch pattern looks really nice and everything, it's not going to the edge. So this is a fairly dull edge. Now, this camera doesn't have the amount of memory that my other one does, so we're going to have to cut this video a little bit short. I'll go ahead and post it up there, see what the picture looks like on YouTube, and see if I need to make any adjustments with lighting. Maybe grab another, second camera if I need to, whatever. But I'm really super excited to be able to show this sort of stuff, because now I can show you what you're looking for when you go to sharpen, whether it be a razor, kitchen knife, pocket knife, whatever. The toughest part of sharpening is seeing what you're doing, because everything is so small. Well, now I can make it big so that you can see what it is that you're looking at. Anyway, hope you enjoyed the video. Hope it works out. Hope the quality is good enough. Hope you enjoyed it, and we will see you next time.